Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of Genshin with Daka. Today, we're going to be talking about the new craftable blacksmith weapons that will come with Inazuma. Before we get started, I'd like to say that when we reach 50 subscribers, I will be doing an account giveaway with a standard banner 5-star. Now let's get into it. First, we have the sword, which is called Amenoma Kagiuchi. Hard to say. Basically, it has a base attack of 41, which is pretty low, but it does have an attack percentage boost value, and its passive says, after casting an elemental skill, gain 1 succession seed. So we can have every 5 seconds, they last 30 seconds, and up to 3 of them. So you can have up to 3 succession seeds. And when you use an elemental burst, the succession seeds will give 6 energy for each seed, which is really cool because if you have all 3 of them, you can regenerate 18 energy right after your burst. And this will be helpful for a lot of supports, and it could be good on possibly Jincho and Bennett if you don't have other gacha weapons. Next, we have the Polearm called the Kitane Cross Spear. It has a base attack of 44, which is considerably high, and the secondary stat of Elemental Mastery. This is what its passive says. Increases elemental skill damage by 6%. After elemental skill hits an opponent, the character loses energy, but regenerates 3 energy every 2 seconds for the next 6 seconds. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds. Can be triggered even when the character is not on the field. So this could be a decent weapon for somebody like Xiangling, because if you hit with the Gooba and you switch off of her, she will lose 3 energy, but then she's gonna get 9 more energy in return. And because this happens once every 10 seconds, she's not going to be constantly losing energy. But I think that this would be a decent weapon for Xiangling. Next, we have the Claymore, which is called the Katsuragi Kiri Nagamasa. Wow, that's a long word. Okay, so it has a base attack of 42, which is okay, and it has energy recharge as a substat. Its passive says, it has the same passive as the spear, and this could be a decent weapon for somebody like Sayu because of the energy recharge and because it'll increase her elemental skill damage. Her burst is also an 80 energy cost, so this could be helpful. Next, let's talk about the bow. The bow is called Hamayumi. It has a base attack of 41, which is okay, and it has attack percentage as its secondary stat. Its passive says, increases normal attack damage by 16% and charge attack damage by 12%. When the equipping character's energy reaches 100, this effect is increased by 100%. So, this is an absolutely amazing bow for Yoimiya and any physical bow characters. Only problem with this bow is if you're using the Shimenawa's Reminiscence artifact set, you will lose energy upon casting your elemental skill. So it's going to be rare that you're gonna get 100% energy. It will happen, just not as often as it could be if you're not losing elemental skill. If you're not losing energy from that artifact set. But this is still a really good bow. Lastly, we have the Catalyst, which is called Hakushin Ring. And it has a base attack of 44, which is really high, and energy recharge as a secondary stat. Its substat, or passive says, after the character equipped with this weapon triggers an electro-elemental reaction, nearby party members of an elemental type involved in the elemental reaction receive a 10% elemental damage bonus for their element, lasting 6 seconds, and it cannot be stacked. So, this catalyst basically gives a purpose for basically electro characters. If you use it on Lisa and you create an elemental reaction, you'll be able to get an bonus damage for that element and for Lisa. So this is a really good weapon. And because it's speculated that Yae Miko is going to be an Electro Catalyst user, this could be a really good weapon for her. So, that's the information I have for you guys about the Inazuma craftable weapons. Tomorrow I will make a video about the first and the main event of patch 2.0, and that's going to be really cool. So, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and Genshin with Daka out.